Let's go to the Oak Restaurant Hotline. Scott Shasteen joins us, and I don't know why it is, but Scott always seems to follow Gary Clark. Scott, good luck.
Yeah, what a spot you guys put me in every week. I mean, I have no chance. I have no one-liners. I'm just a reporter.
You're a happy reporter.
I just do what I can.
You're a happy reporter tonight, though, aren't you? Good win tonight for the Cats.
Yeah, it was a good win for Tullahoma. Columbia came out here. I tell you, their running backs, Wisner and Williams, started the game really fast. Tullahoma had no answer. Columbia led 7-0. The Wildcats pulled even. Columbia led 14-7. The Wildcats pulled even. Columbia led 24-14 at the half, and it just didn't look good for Tullahoma at all. I mean, just thoroughly getting outplayed. The Wildcats had turned it over 3 times. Just not a good first half for the Cats, but John Olive and his staff got together at halftime, and they put in an offense that they've been working on this week with basically 4 running backs in the offense. Tullahoma went exclusively to the running game in the second half. Columbia's offense suddenly couldn't do anything. Tullahoma's defense really picked up the pace, and the Wildcats scored 24 unanswered points, win going away. In fact, the final touchdown, Columbia faked a punt and threw a pass. Tullahoma's Michael Lett intercepted that pass, returned it 15 yards for a touchdown to close out the scoring. So Tullahoma wins at 38-24 over Columbia. The Wildcats move above 500. 4-3 overall, 2-1 in District 8 AAA, an open date next week. And considering Shelbyville's big win over Franklin County tonight, Tullahoma is really in a good position. Its next 2 games are against Lincoln County and Lawrence County. And obviously, you know, a couple of wins there. Tullahoma could potentially win the district, certainly in contention for an automatic qualified berth.
We're talking to Scott Shasteen. He's a play-by-play voice for the Tullahoma Wildcats on Sports Radio, The Ticket in Tullahoma. And Scott, you talked about it really right there. It's not great matchups for Tullahoma. It's not easy games by any stretch of the imagination, but you hold the key to your own future, and Coach Olive's got to like that, right?
Oh, yeah. You're in great position. Your next 2 games are at home against Lawrence County and Lincoln County. And those, you know, Lincoln County's just sort of coming back and sort of winning games right at the end. They're really good. Lawrence County, I think, is an underrated, tough team. But having those 2 games at home and then finishing in Manchester against Coffee County, you could ask for a better position. But considering where you're at, you couldn't really ask for a better opportunity in these last 3 games.
All right, Scott. Enjoy the bye week next week. You gonna do anything special, or are you gonna try to find a game to watch?
I'll tell you what I usually do on the bye week. Tullahoma has it on this week every year. Is I usually stay home and dance around the internet and listen to ball games all across the state. I enjoy hearing other broadcasters do their work.
Well, I tell you what, we need to talk, and I'll put you to work updating the scoreboard if you'd like to do that.
Well, you know, money talks and I walk. Hey, I got in a one-liner. I'm Gary Clark.
Yeah. Good night, everybody. Exit stage left. Great job, Scott. We appreciate it as always. Tell us about where you're going to be tomorrow night or tomorrow morning for the Saturday ticket.
We will be at Russell Barnett Kia here in Tullahoma. It is our first stop at the Kia dealership, which is out Anderson Street towards the Air Force Base from Tullahoma on the left. Russell Barnett Kia, 8 to 10. Ken Keller and me, Deuce Anderson, will be talking sports. We have a great time, so I appreciate the chance for the promo there, Dennis.
All right. Well, thanks as always for the great job you do, and we'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right. Thanks.
That is Scott Shasteen with Sports Radio, The Ticket.